Okay, good evening. I am Vera Pack Butler, graduate license for DC as a professional counselor. And because I said I was going to start doing my videos, I'm going to start today. I have two things here, and today's video is talking about drug disposal. And it's just to keep your kids safe so people won't steal your medication and all that stuff. This came from a training from NCADA, and I have the big bag here, which is the Veara, and this takes about 90 pills. And I have a small bag here, and this is what we're going to use. So the idea is if you have any medication in your closets that you're not using in your cabinets, that you're supposed to dispose of it properly. And some states and some counties have disposals where they'll take the medicine for you. In this one, so what happens with this is you take your medication, you put it in here, you fill it with water, and then you seal it up and you throw it in the trash can. And the reason for doing that is to keep the medication out of the water system so it's not being flushed down the toilet. You can get these from NCADA, and what I'll try to do, if I remember, is to put a link at the bottom to get more information. Also, they have Narcan training for different companies and also for different counties or states. In the state of Maryland, you're able to carry Narcan, and you don't have to be a professional, but you do have to be trained or take a training. And what Narcan is just the brand of naloxone, and it allows people that have overdoses, if you give it to them, it'll stop the overdose and prevent them from dying. So we're going to use this. This is my first time trying it. And so this is going to be a really short video. And we're going to read it. So, okay, you can put any opioids or controlled substances in here. And it says, keep our drinking water clean. Okay. And we're just going to add water to it, throw it in trash. So, if I can get it open. Okay. And I'll come back later on. Okay. So on the inside of it, let me take it out. There is this little bag. And what this looks like is charcoal. And so what happens with charcoal is it has properties to absorb all the toxins in your body and dispose of it via your digestive tract. For example, if someone goes into the ER with an overdose or they've taken too much medication, sometimes, I don't know if they still do it, but years ago they would give you liquid charcoal, and you would drink like bottles of liquid charcoal so the charcoal could get in your system and absorb all of the drugs. Okay, here we go. And yes, I'm in my bathroom. So I have pills here, and this takes up to 10 to 15 tablets. So let's count them out. I have 2, 4, 6, 7 there. And I don't know what these are. I've taken. So I have 15 total. Okay. So I put my 15 pills in the bag. And now it says with the bag held upright, carefully add unused medication up from 10 to 15 tablets. Fill the bag halfway with warm tap water. So we're going to fill it with warm tap water. This is warm as it's going to get. And yes, maybe I should have pre-filled my water, but okay. So halfway. Bag, water. This is a Kool-Aid jug that you can put beauty products in. Okay, I think that's about half. A little over half. Okay, so now we're going to wait 30 seconds and then we're going to seal it. So let's see. I'm curious to see, like, what happens when it goes to the landfill. I don't know, because does the charcoal absorb it and then it's bubble? Okay, so it's doing this bubbling sizzy. So it's bubbling. I'm not sure what's happening. It doesn't tell you what's in it either. Let's see if this is bubbling. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a patent pending if they told you it was in it, because everybody else will make it. Okay. So that's about 30 seconds. Okay. So now we're going to just seal it up. I don't know if you're supposed to push all the air out of it or not. Okay. Seal it up. Now, then I'll take this. It's kind of squishy. And just throw this in the trash. And then that's how I dispose of my medication. And the purpose of this is to keep kids from overdosing on your medication, or friends or family members that may have an opioid addiction going into your cabinet and taking your pain meds that you're not using. And if you're using, if you've been prescribed pain medication and you're done with it, throw it away because it's easy to get addicted to pain meds. But that is a whole different video. But that is how you dispose of your medication properly. Just coming on to let you know. And have a good night. And I will see you next week with my other videos.